Caterina, we are here today as you are having a workshop at this awesome venue, Ampersand. Your title is Business Transformation Artist.
Yes.
What does that even mean?
First of all, it took me a long time to come up with that.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah, and so what it means essentially is that when you're transforming a business, which is what I do, that it's a mix of science and art. And so that's how I came up with the idea of a business transformation artist, because really what I do is I take unpolished stones that have a lot of potential but are really weighed down by a lot of crap, and I transform them into sort of their own natural beauty that allows them to kind of, shine and be themselves.
So what kind of services do you provide?
Right, so the core service that I provide essentially is taking the business off of people's backs and putting it onto a foundation of its own. Because essentially what I find that people do with solopreneurs and small businesses is they build a business around themselves. So they're the center of their business, but as a result, it weighs a freaking ton. And so what I do is I help them take that business off of their back and onto its own foundation.
Another service you provide is that you put on workshops, like the one you're having here today.
Yeah.
So describe those workshops for me.
Yeah, so essentially all of the workshops I do are around the 4 pillars that I build those foundations on. And so today I'm doing a workshop on scaling your business, and scaling is all about systems largely, right? And so we're talking about for the workshop essentially, and what all my workshops involve are around this idea of how you create one of those pillars. Right? Because when you have those 4 pillars, that's when your business has a foundation that's not on your shoulders. And so, and that's essentially what all my workshops are about.
And you talked about it's a foundation of community.
Yeah, exactly. And so I came up with the idea of transforming businesses into a self-sustaining community. First, actually, because no one understood what the hell I was talking about. And then because I realized that there's 2 really cool things that communities do. One is that communities essentially, people can come in and out of them. Mayors of communities can shift. The composition of the community can change, but the feel and the integrity of it is the same. And then 2, the environment around the community can shift. But again, the integrity of the community remains. And so I wanted to create that for people, for their businesses. Because I think when people go into business, what they think is that, oh, I have this thing that I love and I want to do it. And they don't think I'm then going to have to carry the whole thing on my shoulders. But that's actually kind of what ends up happening. And so when we transform your business from this thing on your shoulders into its very own self-sustaining community, you have all this freedom to be who you want to be in that community, to move in and out, to have other people move in and out, to have the environment around you shift with you and your business maintaining its integrity the entire time.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. If you like these videos and want to join us on our ride of our web series Life of a Producer, then like and subscribe here. Right here. That's right. You got it.